Culture. It's an interesting thing, you know it? Here I am living in a culture that's not my own. And yet there are ways that I see that I've adapted. Here's an example. We left the house this morning and I thought that we were just going to the land to plant trees again. So I put on my work pants, a grungy t-shirt, my trusty sun hat, and my bright yellow rubber rain boots. Because, well, we have really tall grass that we're wading through, and so it's just easier in my boots. Let me just back up so you can get the full picture of what I look like this morning, today, currently. Okay, right, I mean, this is a perfectly acceptable outfit for planting trees on our land. And yet, there was a slight change in the program of our day. We ended up needing to go to town. So, as we're passing the grocery store, my husband says, "Do you need anything from the store?" And I immediately thought of all the things that I needed from the store. And then I remembered what I was wearing and where I was living, and I thought, I really don't want to go to the store today. But because we live so far outside of town, away from the store, it really is one of those seize the moments. We don't know when we might be going into town again. We try to be effective when we have to go to town and do everything that we need to do in one run so that we're not wasting fuel going back and forth, not to mention our precious time. So I took a big deep breath and I said, yeah, I do need a few things from the store. As I was walking around the store, I found myself feeling very self-conscious. And that's the moment that I realized that these are the ways that I have adapted to this culture that I live in. Is that I knew that I should have been wearing nicer clothes. I should have been more put together. Because in this culture that I live in, that is the way that they are. If they're headed out and they're going to town or running errands for whatever, they're looking nice. They're putting on their best clothes. They're showing respect to the store owners and to one another. So, oops, I had a faux pas today. But also, in my Americanness, I knew that I just needed to seize the day. I needed to be effective and just go to the store looking like I did in my farm clothes.